Hello, ZevenX here, doing another tutorial. It's been a while, but recently actually in my SoundCloud inbox I got a message from someone that found my pitch riser video and requested this tutorial. And so what I'm going to teach you today is basically how to turn a vocal that sounds great and then give it some effect. Specifically, we're going to be doing a phone effect. And this effect is very effective if you really want to give the vocals character and tell a story. So I'll show you what it sounds like with and without. So this is without.
But I can't seem to erase your eyes. You're too much to handle.
And with.
But I can't seem to erase your eyes. You're too much to handle.
It's a really neat effect. And the way that I actually found out how to do it was I was using the FabFilter Pro Q once, and I was just messing around with some of the settings, and I noticed that one of the presets said phone like vocal effects or something, and I didn't really think much of it because I was thinking, why would I want to use that? And then I came across a trance song that uses that effect, and I saw how much character it gave, and with the lyrics and everything, it just told a great story. Um, but this is really great in the sense that you can actually adjust it because it's all in the EQ, and you could adjust the frequency of the parameters and allow it to move over time so that as you progress in the song, you can start removing elements of it. Really, all it is an EQ, and we're isolating some frequencies right in between 1K and 10K. So we're getting rid of all that low end, but we're really boosting in those like really mid-high areas to create this shape. Again, I don't remember exactly the settings they had there, what kind of filter or EQ it was, but what I did do was take a good look at the way the shape of the EQ was, and this is basically what I did, and it sounded exactly like it. What you can do for this tutorial is use it all in Ableton. So if you're using Ableton or whatever DAW, they all come with EQs. Typically, they all can come with something like this. So what I would suggest doing is just open up an EQ8, and what we're going to do is basically go to the 1, and we're going to put the ×4 one so it gives it a nice hard edge. And we're going to go to the 8, do the same, and go all the way to the bottom for a hard edge. And we're going to go to 1 and bring that frequency to right about there. And the 8, go right there. So the first and the 8th band, you want it to kind of close in and isolate into those frequencies. You want to use your 3 and your 4 to really boost it and give it that phone effect, like when you're talking on the phone. So the first thing that you want to do is you want your filter or your EQ band to be this shape for the 3 and the 4. And then you want to go to, on 3 for your gain, I'd say go 8, and on your 4, just the same. And now you have this shape, so we're getting closer. And then what you're going to do is select the 3rd and kind of adjust the frequencies to give it a little bit more of a dip. And then the great thing about this is that, you know, there's no specific rule to how you can do it. Again, this was just the idea of what it was like, but it really creates that effect, and you can start, you know, moving this up and down however you feel necessary. And so now we have this.
But I can't seem to erase your eyes.
And of course, I mean, in an ideal situation, when you're processing vocals, you wouldn't want to do it this way. But I already have vocals that are processed and bounced out, and now I'm just adding effects onto those vocals. So again, like I was saying earlier, you can take this in and out. What I would suggest is that over time, you could automate the first band and do some modulation so that this moves out and it starts sounding more clear over time. So I'm just gonna select all of that, and you'll see as I move over time how
But I can't seem.
actually, we need to go the other way, so we're gonna go here.
But I can't seem to erase your eyes. You're too much to handle.
And so we can get the 3 and do the gain, show automation, and we're just gonna select this clip again, and Go down to 0. That's
Can't seem to erase your eyes. You're too much to handle.
So see, over time you can start taking those in and out. Of course, this is a little sample size of the vocals I'm using, but you get the picture. This effect, again, it's really good if you're trying to tell a story. Again, referring to the song that I heard, it was actually a song called The Phone Call or The Call or something like that. And it was a very emotional lyrical track, and it did amazing things to the vocals because it really gave it that character it needed to stand out. Um, a lot of times people are so focused in the process of making sure the vocals sound good, you're getting good stereo image, you're EQing the right frequencies, and all that good stuff. But in the end, after all of that, it's really just another sound as it would be in the mix of all your synthesizers, your drums, and everything else that you're processing. So you can play with it after that. Start doing some delays, some ad libs, and start maybe adding some reverb, some filters, just to bring it in and make it smooth. So that is pretty much it for the tutorial. Again, if you have any suggestions to what I should do next as far as teaching you guys what to do for in Ableton that could be applied to any other DAW, please leave it in the comments or visit my website, zevenx.com, zevenx.com. And in there, I have a courses section. And in there, you can submit a form just requesting specifically from me something that you're looking at making, whether it be, in vocals, sound design, drums, good ways to layer. I want to be very specific in what I share with you. So for example, one that I'm planning on doing is just coming down to good kick samples, using a good kick for the right kind of music. And it's really something that'll be available and useful to anybody that's making a certain style of music. With that said, be sure to follow me on all my social media so you can keep up when I will be doing these uploads. Subscribe. Give me a like because it really helps out my videos and get the attention of others so that they can learn as well. And I hope this was helpful. I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time.